Welcome to HDTV. You now rocking with your boy. Now, the Philadelphia 76ers have been swept. They're out. I got the game recorded. Really didn't get to see game four yet. I watched game three. I was pissed off at the Sixers. They basically choked down the stretch. But here's the questions. Do you keep Ben Simmons or do you keep Joel Embiid? And Scottie Pippen and Richard Jefferson were talking on ESPN about this. Richard Piehead, or I call him LeBron's crony, picked to keep Joel Embiid. Pippen said get rid of Joel Embiid. We knew Pippen would say get rid of Embiid. Get rid of a shooter, right? Because we knew you couldn't shoot a lick when you played, bum. Now, look. The Philadelphia 76ers, I said for a long time, you should have traded Ben Simmons 2 years ago. This guy does not shoot the damn ball. If you're playing in this era, you and not shooting the ball, you're dumb. You got rid of Markelle Fultz, who is turning out to be a better player than Ben. He actually can shoot. And especially he can shoot a high clip from the mid-range. And he has a post game that's better than Ben's. And he could defend better than Ben. So to me, you keep Joel Embiid. But what you have to do is Joel Embiid has to do some soul searching. He has to ask himself, do I want to win championships or do I want to get stats and be loved? Like, what do you want to do? To me, the organization needs to trade Ben Simmons and fire Brett Brown. Joel Embiid, for even him being lazy, the team actually played better without Ben Simmons. When they play with Ben Simmons, they're running up the floor fast paced. Yeah, they won some games, but if you keep Ben Simmons, you'll be a great regular season team. You're not going to be a great playoff team. Because he can't shoot. Now, if you keep Ben Simmons, I would move him to power forward. Let him play power forward, be more of like a Draymond Green, and go from there. Get some shooters around him if you're going to stay with Ben Simmons. Now, if you keep Joel Embiid, you have to move Ben Simmons and you have to get a guard who can shoot as well as distribute. You can't go into this season with Embiid and Ben Simmons. You got to get rid of one. I would keep Joel Embiid. When Joel Embiid is healthy, I don't have the numbers in front of me. I'm going off of watching the games. Joel Embiid, when he plays, he is a very big matchup nightmare. They need a coach in there who knows how to coach. To me, you could bring in a coach who knows how to ruffle some feathers a little bit and get under Joel Embiid. A coach who's going to let Embiid know, look, you got to do this better. I would bring Kenny Atkinson in. Kenny Atkinson would be able to work well with this team. He would build them up and put them past. But if not him, you can go other coaches. There's other coaches out there you can go get. But they need a veteran coach who knows how to handle the team and know how to push the team over top. Like Fizdale. Fizdale would work well there. If you wanted to get him, he would work perfectly there. He'll have an Embiid. Then you could give him a couple pieces. I like Josh Richardson and I like the young kid Milton. The young kid Milton showed heart. Showed he's a tough and he'll fight. Number 22, I think his name is Thyroid. He was good. Tobias Harris, he's going to be who he is. You're stuck with him. You're stuck with Horford. You can work with those guys, but you have to know how to move the ball. You have to have, if you're going to run the offense around them two, you have to have real good players around them. The bench, they need to add some more shooters like they did 2 years ago. 2 years ago, you had some great shooters in McConnell, J.J. Redick, and others. You had a good shooting team. Then you got rid of them and brought in all these half-court guys when you have a point guard who don't know how to shoot. And Ben Simmons. So to me, they're talking about fire Al Horford. Why would you fire the GM? It's not his fault. You need to fire the coach and you need to get rid of Ben Simmons, and your team will be 100 times better. Ben Simmons cannot shoot. Once you get him out of there, your team will be hard to beat because the Celtics struggled with them in game 3 and 4 a little bit. They struggled. They struggled with the Sixers because the Sixers match up better and they are a threat because everybody on the court can score or shoot. That's how you beat the Celtics, is by moving the ball and then you making your shots. What killed the Sixers is they started trapping Embiid in game 3 and nobody was coming to him. You're supposed to go to him to help him give the ball, so once he passed the ball you can get it and then you can hit the open guy. That's how you deal with the trap. But see, Brett Brown is the reason they messed up. It's the same thing of last night with Doc, with his dumb ass. He gonna have Reggie Jackson in the game. Look, man, keep Reggie Jackson ass on the bench. You were supposed to have somebody else in there. And tell Kawhi don't switch. You take him. Because I know he told Kawhi and them to switch. Because Kawhi would have went with Doncic. Keep Kawhi on Doncic when it's late in the game. But I'm off track. With the Sixers, you have to get rid of one of those guys. And to me, the Sixers look better without Ben. I'm sorry. I like Embiid. Yeah, Embiid is lazy. Yeah, he's this and that. But look, if you light a fire under Embiid, Embiid could be one of the greatest big men to ever play the game. He could put the ball on the floor. He has a post game. He can D up a little bit, and he can shoot. Ben Simmons can really, all he can do is pass and run in transition. He's a great transition player, but when they shut that down, what are you going to do in the half court? You can't score. You can't score at all. Then you get to the basket, you laying it up or you're trying that ugly hook shot. So let me know in the comment section what you think. Do you think the Sixers should keep Ben Simmons or Embiid? And should you think they should fire the coach? Because I think Brett Brown need to go. He's terrible. So let me know in the comment section. Please like, comment, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell, and select all. And Scotty, you make me sick. How you gonna pick Ben Simmons? Now you got dreads in your head. Future done messed you up that bad, bruh? It's crazy, man. But shout out to Richard Jefferson, a.k.a. LeBronny's crony, for picking Embiid. Because he sees what I see. But let me know, man, in the comment section, who would you keep? Ben Simmons or Joel Embiid? We out. Live boy.